These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, arguably the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. And taking on the awesome might of our quiz Goliaths today are the Pelicans. Now, this team are all students at Corpus Christi College in Oxford, and they regularly take part in the weekly quiz held in the college bar. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Jamie, I'm 19, and I'm a medical student.
Hi, I'm Alid, I'm 20, and I'm a law student.
Hi, I'm Melissa, I'm 19, and I'm an English and Classics student.
Hi, I'm Saul, I'm 19, and I'm a chemistry student.
Hi, I'm Beth, I'm 19, and I'm a Classics student.
So, Jamie and team, welcome. Good to see you. Jamie, why the Pelicans?
Well, we all met really early on in university. We all go to the same college, and the Pelicans kind of our college mascot. So we thought it'd be an apt name for today.
Is that's an unofficial mascot, or it's actually on the crest, is it?
Yeah,
or?
It's on the crest, but kind of we've also taken it under our wing.
OK, so maybe the college authorities are watching, thinking they've got to win today.
Yeah, we're kind of nervous about what they're going to think of our performance.
So you quiz together, which is handy.
Yeah, regular pub quizzes.
That's not in the college, that's outside, is it?
Mostly it's in the college. We have a bar, and they have a weekly pub quiz that we go to.
And do you win?
Sometimes. Usually we pick up some form of prize, whether it's first or last. And
you've gone through your subjects, medical, law, English, classics, chemistry, so you've got quite a lot covered. Anything missing?
Sport, food and drink, maybe.
There is no sport. Well, there probably is a sport undergraduate degree, but we haven't got one of those.
Unfortunately, not today, no.
History?
Maybe.
You can attempt it.
Yeah.
But I can see this is a bright team, so good luck against the Eggheads here. Get them this slavering at the opportunity to take you on. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. So, Pelicans, I can tell you that the Eggheads have won just the last game, which means £2,000 says you can't beat them today. Would you like to give it a go?
Yeah, we'll try.
OK, the first head-to-head battle is on the subject of food and drink. That was the one we don't have there's no course in that.
No. We all do eat food and drink.
You do?
So, we do that. So
who should we go for?
You can use my get out of jail free card early on if you want.
Beth is going to sacrifice herself.
OK, the classic student on food and drink. OK. Against which Egghead? Can be any one of them. Whoever looks hungriest.
Can I take Pat, please?
Yeah.
OK, so Beth from the Pelicans versus Pat on food and drink from the Eggheads. Up for this, Pat?
Yes. Hell yes.
Because you didn't play a role in the last game, did you, except at the end? No. All right, so to ensure there's no conferring, would you please both take your positions in the question room? So, Beth, how come you're doing food and drink?
I'm sort of the one without a speciality, so the one topic that came up that nobody else wanted to do, I was just thrown to the lions on, so food and drink it is. OK, well, good luck. And you can choose the first or second set of questions. I'd like to go first, please.
Here we go. In France, what is produced by a vigneron? Is it ice cream, smoked meat, or wine, Beth? V-I-G-N-E-R-O-N, a vigneron.
Right. French is not my strong point. I don't think it's ice cream. Because, like, the French for wine is vin. It hasn't got a G in it. So, I think... Oh, it's going to sound really stupid now. I think I'll go for smoked meat.
Yeah. Let's ask Judith, because Judith lives in France.
I live next door to a vigneron in the middle of a vineyard.
And how is the smoked meat from that?
I think that's something to do with charcuterie.
Yeah. There's no smoked meat in the vigneron that you're next door to.
Not my vigneron, no.
Wine is the correct answer. Sorry, Beth. Pat, which item of food is tested for freshness by a process called candling? Is it eggs, milk, or bread?
I'm not sure of the details. I think you candle eggs. Is it an attempt to sort of half look through the shell, see if you can see the light behind? I think whatever the method is, I think it's to do with eggs.
Eggs is the right answer. What is it? What is candling? Anyone?
hold a candle, an egg up in front of a candle flame. If it's really fresh, it'll be slightly translucent.
It's all right.
You can also float an egg. If it floats, it's old.
Right. And where does the candle come into that?
It doesn't.
So
That's
you
the
push
other,
it, try and push it underwater with a candle.
it's the other method.
Okay. Beth, your question. Halpia is a traditional coconut dessert from which US state? Is it Alaska, Florida, or Hawaii?
Once again, I don't know. I don't think it's Alaska. But it might be. I think I'll go with Hawaii, because it's sort of the more tropical one.
Yeah.
Really wrong.
You know, good logic. You've got it right. Well done. Hawaii it is. Okay, Pat. The wedding cake for the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, made by Fiona Cairns, had how many tiers? Is it 1, 8, or 15?
I must have read something about this, but it doesn't spring to mind. Well, 1 tier would be very, very modest for a big event like that. 15 sounds positively pagoda-like. You'd need structural engineers. I think 8 is a lot of tiers in a cake. I'll go for 8.
8 is the right answer. So he's still in the lead. Beth, you need to get this one right, okay? Arborio rice takes its name from a town in which Italian region? Is it Piedmont, Veneto, or Puglia?
It's such a pathetic excuse for a quiz show contestant today. I don't know at all. I'll go for Piedmont.
Is she right, Eggheads? It's not an easy question. Arborio rice. Is she right?
I'll go for Veneto myself, because, you know, rice paddies sort of in the low-lying sort of estuarine areas around Venice. So I'd say Veneto.
Chris would be wrong. Beth is right. Piedmont it is. Well done. There we go. Okay. Pat, if you get this one right, you are in the final. Jig's dinner is a regional dish in which part of the world? Australia, Canada, or South Africa?
I'll have to ask you to spell it.
Yes, sorry. Jig's is Jiggs.
Complete guess, I think. Jig's dinner. I'll guess Australia. It's a complete stab.
Ah, no, you're wrong. It's Canada. Cooked your chances of going straight to the final, Pat. We go to sudden death, because the scores are level after 3 questions. Beth, it gets a bit harder. I don't give you alternatives, okay? Here we go. Which beverage is traditionally made and served in Turkey using an open metal pot called a kezve?
I don't have the faintest clue. Oh, my family went to Turkey this summer, but I didn't go with them. That probably would have been quite useful now. I don't know. I'll say a Greek spiritual sweater. Ouzo is like literally the only thing I can think. That's the closest thing I can think of, and that is ages away. But I'll go with ouzo.
It's not ouzo. It's coffee.
Oh, okay.
Open metal pot. Yeah, Turkish coffee. Okay, Pat, for the round. What type of fruit is a Tideman's late orange?
Apple is tempting because there are just so many varieties of apple, and occasionally you get, like the Cox's orange pippin, you get apples described as being orange. I think I'll have to go with apple.
Apple is right. It is apple. Orange could have taken you in other directions, but it didn't. So, Pat, you're in the final round. Sorry, Beth, you were beaten by our egghead, and as a result, you will not be able to help your team in the final round. Please, both of you, come back and rejoin your teams. As it stands, the Pelicans have lost 1 brain from the final round. The Eggheads have not lost a brain so far, but early days. The next subject is film and television.
Another good one.
Who would like this? But you did go very quiet then.
Yeah, that's one we haven't really thought about much, I think.
Jamie, who would you do, Jamie?
Me?
Yeah.
Jamie?
I will take it on, please.
Okay.
Who should I go against? Choices. I will take Judith on, please.
All right, film and television. You be happy about that?
We'll wait and see.
Okay, Jamie from the Pelicans versus Judith from the Eggheads. Please go to the question room now. So, Jamie, we had Beth, a classicist on food and drink, and now you're a medical student doing film.
Yeah.
The plan's working?
It's a plan, but we'll see if it works.
But do you watch TV, or do you watch movies, or what do you do?
Mainly TV, not so big on the movies, so hopefully we can avoid them.
So we are film and television, and Jamie, all the best to you. First or second set of questions?
I'll go second, please.
Judith, who starred as Oscar Diggs in the 2013 film Oz the Great and Powerful? Is it Bradley Cooper, James Franco, or Ashton Kutcher?
I really don't know. Bradley Cooper.
Is she right, Jamie?
I think that's the one which is kind of like an Alice in Wonderland-esque remake of Wizard of Oz, which is James Franco.
Yeah, James Franco it is.
Should have had the question.
There we go.
Should have gone first.
Oh, no. It's been very useful making you go first.
We'll see.
Jamie, which classic 1970s series starring Gordon Jackson and Jean Marsh was updated in 2010 with Keely Hawes and Ed Stoppard in the cast? Is it The Sorwini, A Family at War, or Upstairs, Downstairs?
Yeah, with the actors' names, I'm pretty sure that's Upstairs, Downstairs.
It very much is. Well done. Okay, so you're in the lead now in this round. Let's treasure this moment. Judith, which 1987 film won 9 Oscars despite having no nominations in any of the acting categories? Is it The Last Emperor, Amadeus, or Platoon?
Let's think. I would have thought Amadeus would have had some acting nominations. I'm trying to sort of go for a film that was all technical. I mean, because obviously the Oscars must have been sort of a camera work and so on. The Last Emperor is probably very decorative. But it was foreign, wasn't it? I'm going to say Platoon.
Any Eggheads know?
Last Emperor.
Last Emperor is the answer.
Oh, how annoying.
It is, yeah. For you, I mean. So all you have to do, Jamie, is get this right.
Yeah,
this is good. Who played April Dancer, the main character in the 1960s series The Girl from U.N.C.L.E.? Is it Lee Remick, Natalie Wood, or Stephanie Powers?
Some of those names ring a bell, but not the series at all. So, complete guess, I'm going to go for Stephanie Powers.
Well, the Eggheads are all laughing because you got it completely right, Jamie. Well done, Stephanie Powers it is. So 2 out of 2. Judith got 0 out of 2. So Judith, you've been knocked out. You won't be in the final round. I'm so sorry. Jamie, you will be. Great news for your team. Please, both of you, come back to us. So as it stands, the Pelicans have lost 1 brain from the final round, but the Eggheads have lost a brain too now. The next subject for you is music.
Yeah, Melissa.
Now,
Melissa,
yeah.
Melissa, okay.
I'll take Barry.
Melissa from the Pelicans versus Barry from the Eggheads on music. To ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions. Melissa, music, first or second set of questions?
Can I go first, please?
Here we go then. In March 2009, a large glittery shoe was placed outside the Palace Theatre in London to promote which musical? Was it Spamalot, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, or The Lion King?
Okay, well, Spamalot is based on the Monty Python sketches, so pretty sure there are no glittery shoes in that. Again, The Lion King, slight absence of clothes in those because they're all animals. So I think Priscilla, Queen of the Desert is about drag queens, so that would probably fit the best. So I'll go with Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert is absolutely right. Well done. Barry, your question. Who released the 2009 album Tongue in Cheek, which featured the UK #1 singles Holiday and Bonkers? Was it Dizzy Rascal, Matt Cardle, or Noel Gallagher?
Goodness me. Don't think it was Noel Gallagher. I really don't know the answer to this one. But 2009 sounds around the time Matt Cardle was going, so I'll go for Matt Cardle.
Melissa, is he right?
No, it's Dizzy Rascal.
Dizzy Rascal. Okay. Melissa, your question. You're in the lead. You don't even need this to take the lead. Get this right. You put him under serious pressure, and Barry can crack. Which singer arrived at the 2011 Grammy Awards concealed in a giant egg? Was it Elton John, Lady Gaga, or Bruce Springsteen?
It was Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga is quite right. Flying there. Barry, to stay in. Who started presenting a weekly jazz show on Radio 2 in April 2010? Is it Ed Sheeran, Jamie Cullum, or Robbie Williams?
Well, the only name of those three that I associate with jazz is Jamie Cullum, so I'm hoping it was him.
It is indeed. Works down the corridor from me. Jamie Cullum is right. All right, situation is, Melissa, if you get this right, you've knocked him out. See the mice in their million hordes from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads is a line from which David Bowie song? Is it Changes, Ashes to Ashes, or Life on Mars?
Okay, I don't think it's Changes. I'm going to go for Life on Mars.
Let's see if your teammates know. Is she right?
Yes, she is here.
Anyone sing it here? Go on.
See the mice in their million hordes, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. Sorry,
Yeah,
I had a bit of a sort of a drum and bass beat to the end there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
got it.
Jeremy.
No, you've got it completely. Life on Mars is right. So, Melissa, you've got it. Well done. You've knocked Barry out. Sorry, Barry. You've been knocked out. You won't be in the final round. Melissa will be. Good news for our challenging team of Pelicans. Please come back to us and we'll play on. So, as it stands, the Pelicans have lost one brain from the final round. The Eggheads have now lost two. So this is going a bit better, isn't it? Yeah. The next subject is history. The one we were worried about.
Right, yeah, I will take that. I will.
Aled, okay.
Let's do it.
Which egghead would you like? It can be at my end here, Chris or Daphne?
Can I have Daphne, please, Jeremy?
You certainly can.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Aled from the Pelicans versus Daphne from the Eggheads, smiling sweetly, but don't be deceived. She's known as the smiling assassin. To ensure there's no conferring, would you please take your positions in the question room? Okay, Aled, history, are we ready for this?
About, yeah.
I'm liking the jumper, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I thought I'd add a bit of a festive tone to the two proceedings.
And it's a big student thing, isn't it? In January, everyone comes back from Christmas with their Christmas jumper.
Exactly. I mean, and they're quite thick as well, so you can wear them, turn the heating down, and then save money then, so you can spend more on other stuff.
Yes, I know what the other stuff is. Don't worry.
you were a student once too, Jeremy. I'm sure.
Exactly so. So, history, Ale, would you like to go first or second?
Can I go first, please, Jeremy?
First, and here we go. Who founded the Order of the Missionaries of Charity? Is it Sylvia Pankhurst, Marie Curie, or Mother Teresa?
Okay, so, well, Marie Curie, obviously a bit of a scientist. She might have done a bit of charity in her spare time, but I'm not sure whether it's her. Again, would move away from Sylvia Pankhurst. I'm going to go for Mother Teresa due to, everyone knows about her charitable works.
Mother Teresa is quite right. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, Daphne. In the United States, in the 1960s, Joseph Valachi became the first member of which secretive organization to publicly describe its workings? Mafia, Illuminati, or Freemasons?
Well, he sounds like he ought to be in the Mafia. So Mafia?
Mafia is correct. Because of the Italian name, I guess.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Aled, here we go. In which country did Henry Ford build the now abandoned jungle city of Fordlandia in an attempt to create one of the largest rubber plantations on the planet? Was that Brazil, Thailand, or Mozambique?
Okay, so, rubber. I'm going to move away from Thailand and Mozambique, and I'm going to go for Brazil.
Good thought. Brazil is right. Well done. Playing well, isn't he, Daphne?
Yes.
In fact, this team are playing well. They're in the lead at the moment. See if you can hang on in there. Daphne, what relation was Louis XVIII, restored to the throne of France in 1814, to Louis XVI, executed in 1793? Was he grandson, brother, or cousin?
I ought to know this, but I don't. Brother?
Brother is correct.
Oh.
Okay, Aled. I'm sorry Daphne's playing well, but Daphne always plays well. That's the truth of it. Ferocious Miss Marple you're up against. In 1870, what was the destination of the maiden voyage of the Cutty Sark? Is it Shanghai, San Francisco, or Singapore?
Okay, so 1870. So America did exist then, so it could be San Francisco. See, I'm thinking the Cutty Sark has something to do with tea. I'm not sure whether that's correct. So I'm going to go for the British colony of Singapore.
Anyone help us here?
Shanghai.
Shanghai is the answer, not tea.
No, to load tea.
To load tea, yeah. It was tea, but it was Shanghai. Sorry, Aled.
No worries.
Okay, your question, Daphne. If you get this one right, you're in the final round. Which 12th century saint was known for the prophecy of the popes, in which he supposedly had a vision describing the next 112 popes? Was it Bernard, Malachi, or Cosma?
I don't know. Saint Cosmos.
No. Nope.
Malachi.
I can't give you a second go at it. Malachi is the right answer. Malachi, yeah.
I know it wasn't Bernard.
But that doesn't help.
No.
So, Daphne, we are level after 3 questions. Okay. So, Anna, we go to sudden death, which means it's a bit harder. I don't give you alternative answers. Are you ready?
Yes.
At the Cairo Conference of November 1943, Churchill, Roosevelt, and Chiang Kai-shek agreed that which country should be stripped of all the territories it had seized since 1914?
Okay, so seizing territories around the area. I'm gonna go for Japan.
Japan is quite right.
Thank you.
I think Chris will know about this. Which territories in particular?
Well, Korea. The puppet state of Manchukuo, which they set up in Manchuria. And, well, they'd taken over half of China by then. And, yeah, they generally wanted putting back to stops.
Thank you. Daphne, your question to stay in. In 1200, Isabella of Angoulême married which king of England?
She married King John.
King John is correct, which means we play on. At which battle was William Wallace's force defeated by Edward I in 1298?
Okay, Scottish history. I'm Welsh, so I'm regional, so there might be a bit of Celtic memory. The only battle I can think of is Bannockburn.
It's not, it's the Battle of Falkirk, near Stirling. Okay, Daphne, for the round. Which famous ruler who died in 1227 chose his third son, Ogadai, to succeed him after his death?
Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan is quite right. So with that, Daphne, you've taken the round. Aled, sorry. If you come back to us, we'll play on. So this is what we have been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So Aled and Beth from the Pelicans and Barry and Judith from the Eggheads, would you please now leave the studio? Jamie, Melissa and Saul, you played very well.
Thanks.
Jamie, the plan held together.
Well, we kind of deviated, but it's worked out okay.
You didn't actually, funny, you didn't get subjects that were along the lines of what you're studying, so you were at a disadvantage slightly.
Yeah, maybe they'll come up now.
Yeah, that would be
That's
good.
true. Very positive thinking. So you're playing to win the Pelicans' £2,000. Daphne, Chris and Pat, you're playing for something that money can't buy, the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge and you are allowed to confer. So Pelicans, the question is, are your 3 brains better than the Eggheads' 3? And would you like to go first or second?
I think we'll go first, please, Jeremy.
Here we go, Pelicans. The first Red Nose Day in support of the charity Comic Relief took place in which decade? 1970s, 80s or 90s?
It was the 80s.
Because
Because it's just celebrated 25 years or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
80s.
We'll go for the 80s.
80s is quite right. Well done. Eggheads, what type of building is featured on the Walt Disney Pictures logo? Is it castle, pyramid, or windmill?
Castle. It's a castle.
depends what you mean by the Walt Disney logo, but the thing that comes up on the end credits is the castle. It's the castle from Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, it's a castle, Jeremy.
Castle is the right answer. When was the last time you watched one of them, Chris?
I don't know, donkeys years ago. I've got this mental image. I think it is the castle from Sleeping Beauty, but I think they use it as a logo.
And I guess it's also the kingdom in, you know, Disney World, Disneyland, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so one each. They may not get easier. Which actor wrote the Hollywood memoir With Nails? 2 words, With Nails. Ian McShane, Richard E. Grant, or Kenneth Branagh?
Any idea?
Were any of them in With Nail and I?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Kenneth Branagh's very Shakespearean. I doubt he'd call his autobiography.
I was thinking maybe Ian McShane.
I've had a blank.
Richard E. Grant.
You don't go for.
He was in Spice World, but...
My inclination would say
Ian McShane.
I'd say Ian McShane.
I'd go for Ian McShane.
Go for Ian McShane.
We'll go for Ian McShane. We don't really know. But...
Ian McShane is your answer. Did somebody say With Nails as in...
With Nail.
With Nail?
Yeah.
And did that take you to any one of them? Or...
No, don't know.
Don't know who was in it.
No, really? Okay. Because I think, yeah, that was probably 80s, wasn't it?
Before our time.
That was Richard E. Grant. And obviously his memoir title is based on the film, so Richard E. Grant was the answer. Sorry, guys. Eggheads to take the lead. Which US state is nicknamed the Pine Tree State? Is it Florida, Utah, or Maine?
Maine. Yeah, Florida, John.
Well, it's not Florida,
It's not,
it's not Utah, that's the Mormon state.
Yeah.
Must be Maine, yeah. Yeah, that's Maine, Jeremy.
Maine is the right answer. So they're ahead. So you need to get this one right. Let's get the Pelicans focused on this question. Good luck. Waikiki Beach is on which island of Hawaii? Is it Molokai, Oahu, or Maui?
Anyone been to
Oh, I've heard of this. It's not the first one. I think it's one of the other two. I think
Maui's quite big.
it's Maui.
The last two have been down the centre.
I think
Let's
Maui.
go Maui.
Okay. We are going to go for Maui, I think.
Do you know?
It's near Honolulu.
Yeah.
On Oahu.
Yeah.
Honolulu. Is Oahu the biggest one?
No, second biggest island.
Second biggest. Okay.
Most populated.
I'm afraid they're right. Oahu is the right answer. So we say congratulations, Eggheads. You have won. That was painful.
Yeah.
Because you fought, I mean, actually more strongly than some of the teams we've seen recently. To get 3-on-3 is not easy, is it? Just, you know, you've done great. And it's great to see you, all the team here as well. Commiserations to the Pelicans. The Eggheads have done what comes naturally to them, and they still reign supreme over Quizland. It does mean you won't be going home with the £2,000, so the money rolls over to the next show. Eggheads, congratulations. Who will beat you? Join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have the brains to defeat the Eggheads. £3,000 says they don't. Till then, goodbye.